My name is Bishop Kenya Michael Otome, United States of Kenya Republic, Presidential Aspirant, come 2022, God willing. We are going to read the Word of God in relation to religious political philosophy here in Kenya, Nairobi, Mbakazi village to East Coast Sea. And it is actually found in Exodus 1, 15 and 19. Exodus chapter 1, verse 15 and 19 reads like this. The midwives answered Pharaoh, Hebrew women are not like Egyptian women, they are vigorous and give birth before the midwives arrive. So God was kind to midwives, and the people increased and become even more numerous. And 21 also, and because the midwives feared God, He gave them families of their own. What am I saying here? And this topic is lying ever okay in Kenya and even in other nations. We are told here in the ancient Israel, Israel's people have been oppressed in Egypt, and also now the Pharaoh, which was very bad king or cruel king of that time, King Pharaoh, decided to tell Hebrews midwives to kill baby boys of Israelite, slaves, of which they have now not done it, and they gave some partial truth of a lie, meaning that that these women are vigorous friends, Israelites more than Egyptian, and that's why they gave birth before they also being attended by those midwives who attended them. And is that lie and okay? Yes, according to the Bible, it is justifiable lie because murder was considered more worse than even, just kind of a partial truth of kind of a white lie of that nature. In those 3 verses we have read in Exodus chapter 1, verses 15, 19, 20, and 21. So what am I saying? We have received yesterday in Kenya some partial truth of that nature, of some vaccines called COVID-19 pandemic vaccine that was meant partially for some few people, like politicians, security forces like Kenya Defense Forces, Army, National Police, teachers, and health workers. Let's say generally government civil servants. What about the rest of our citizens? What will happen? As if that is not enough, that drug also is said to be not good for pregnant women, and it is good for those who are not pregnant. Those people with the allergic, again, they are not allowed to be given, and also the rest of other Kenyans too are not allowed to be given. Now the question is that not actually a lie? And if that is not enough, actually Dr. Kwale, the man who is in charge, the doctor who is in charge of microbiology, those drugs, I've stated clearly this drug is still under investigation. That is why people with allergy who are reactive to some drugs are not allowed to be given. Women who are not pregnant are only the ones who are supposed to be given, and also some partially some citizens are supposed to be given. Then it means if, for example, somebody who is up there, I'm president from Kenya Republic, from a very remote part of the Kenya Republic, that is Marsabit Federal State, near the border of Kenya and Ethiopia. Most of those people are pastoralists, they are not learned, most of them are in school. They don't know even this reaction now. You say, I am allergic to a drug, and people are being born even without going to hospital because of the nature of the place. There's no hospital, there's no clinics. I was also born actually in a bush. Back 1960s, or a little bit earlier, 1960s, so one there, because my parents have been pastoralists, so I don't know exactly the date I was born. And I was also born in the bush actually, and God accepted me. That's why also I honor God a lot. So in that kind of area now, like Marsabit, where I come from, Samburu, Maasai tribe of that nature, whereby we come from the south end of Kenya. They normally refer as the bottom of the country. With the development, there's no development as such since independence 1963 up to now 2021, and that's why they call it actually Mukundu. We call ourselves we are from Mukundu of Kenya, bottom part of Kenya. Mukundu, where the shield of Kenya, we are the one who are bordering those volatile areas of borders like Ethiopia and also Somalia, and it's a very volatile border. So we are the shield of Kenya, obvious, but we are wondering why Kenyan Republic are not actually taking care of us. We are the one who are the shield. Al-Shabaab comes and attack us. We were, Oromo Liberation Front from Ethiopia, Al-Shabaab from Somalia, they attack us. We Samburus from those ends, because we are not found in those countries like Ethiopia and also Somalia. We are the one who are actually fighting a lot of these rebels. Why is the government not giving us all this priority of giving us even the right to drug of this nature, and also giving us food and giving us, education and giving us all this kind of stuff? The few people, students, who are graduated from our end, they are not given a job. Like now, even my son, who is a microbiology doctor, master's degree in most of the prestigious university of Kenya government, Chepkwalel, Moi campus. He's not given any job since 2015 up now, among others also. So what am I saying? We don't want actually the government to allow Kenyan to be given this drug. According to me, presidential aspirant come 22 the information movement ticket, come 22 elections. Michael Otome, Professor Michael Otome in geology, because I've taught so many colleges, paramilitary here for 12 years as civilian lecturer, Nairobi, paramilitary general service unit for 12 years, also African and Church in Narok for many years, and also Covenant College of Missions International, teaching them Islamic studies as well as Christian systematic theology as well, and various other colleges, Presbyterian University of East Africa in Nairobi. I used to coach students who are taking actually religious political philosophy, degree level also, and even recently they have graduated, and the host, the speaker who was actually there, or the person who was actually the guest owner, who was actually our head of state, is actually Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. So what am I saying? I would wish to tell, actually, to inform the president, also to request him not to allow this drug to be given partially to Kenyans, because now it will also interfere with our peace. If one person is given and another one is not given, teachers are given, and people and students are not given, pregnant women are not allowed to be given, other women are given, it means that it has some interference with also infertility. And if men also, some of them are given and some are not. And also, he also clarified, actually, Dr. Kwale of Kenya today, he said actually, this drug is also, you cannot prevent somebody from getting COVID-19. So why waste Kenya taxpayers' money? If it cannot prevent, it is not actually, there to be given for everyone. Then it means this drug is actually, there's some fishy things concerning disturbance of peace here in Kenya. So I don't actually recommend myself as a spiritual leader, and also in a wise council, as also the way God has shown me in my own vision and dreams. It is not actually acceptable drug to be given Kenyan. It is still under investigation. It is still under test. So we are not here Kenyan to be tested with the bad drugs to make us to cause infertility. Maybe it can even kill all Kenyans if we are not giving birth. You are a man, you are not giving birth. A woman, you are not giving birth. Maybe this thing also for those who are given, it will cause infertility. Then it means we will be out of the map of the world, Kenya. So we don't want to be downside of other nations despite our poverty. We know that the stock market of Kenya is actually crashing down because of, we don't have money. We have about 7.2 trillion debt from other nations. So what am I saying? Although we have that kind of, stock market crashing down, we are not allowed to die, period, or death. And that's why I'm saying we are not a dumb site. I want to inform President Uhuru Kenyatta, humble and polite president, and very kind, who will be also my, my power prime minister in the next government if I will win, come 2022, and also my deputy president will be His Excellency Adan Barret Duale, and actually the one who will succeed me 2032 or a bit earlier will be the former President of the United States of America, His Excellency Barack Obama. So remember me 2022 as your president, but shun away this drug, which we call it COVID-19, which has arrived in India yesterday, via Qatar country to Kenya. They shun it away. That is my message from spiritual leader Bishop Kenya Michael Otome, Camp 22. your presidential restaurant, God willing. Thank you.